All right, guys. Cheers. 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 Just hit your side of the table.
Cheers.
For real.
And the owner of the mortuary was kind of like hitting on me like the whole time. I mean, I think it's good for guys to have an opinion too, because a lot of women, they don't really know. Like, I don't know, I second guess myself a lot too. I'm like, is this going to look good on me?
Oh, let me tell you
or
something.
is that going to be too extra?
No.
But because I enjoyed our chemistry so much, I did not want to see that motherfucker with somebody else. And he knows it. So I like, you know, you got to act like he's the only one you ever been that nasty with.
Okay.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. This episode is brought to you by Sultan Premium Beverages. Live Jackson.
Damn. Fuck it. You already know when in Rome. All right. Well, what up? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. I know I miss you too. Hey, I'm gonna call you real quick. I'm gonna call you. Let me call you real quick.
Look at Coy.
Right? Bruh. Okay. Let's see if I can get it right now. Call. Let's see. Cause that's. Hello?
Hey,
Hey. See, I wasn't going to call you, but you called me.
God!
Yeah, you called me. So
I beat you to the punch.
I know. So now you got to play the game. All right. So
All right.
first of all, you're on the podcast. I'm here with it's Guys Night In. I got Special K here. I got my boy B here from Vegas. I got my boy John here. I got my boy Daniel, and I got my boy Coy here. And
Wow.
yeah, I know it's Guys Night In, and honestly, I did not expect you to call, but since you called, we want to know, what is the craziest thing you've ever put up with in a relationship?
You answer that one. Okay, so it's an answer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hello?
Thinking.
Oh,
Thinking.
are you?
She's gone.
Hello, ladies?
Unless there's just so many.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's running through them right now.
Hold on.
She went to go get the
This
book.
girl's been putting up with all I was like,
She's like, I want to go get the book.
right? It's like back
All right,
in
well,
2004.
anyways. Oh, let me see. I cannot. Let's see.
He was making fire with sticks.
Bruh,
I had it with him.
I don't think it will.
Section at my house sucks when it comes to
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. You have the. Ooh. Okay, go get my laptop. Hey, I'm gonna call you back in like 1 minute. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah. Go grab my laptop.
What is going on here
Go
today?
grab my. I know. Grab my laptop, and then it's in my book bag, and then on the on my floor is the charger. Got you. All right. So first and foremost, sorry guys. Bro, hey, bro. If I show you the photo of her, you would pick up too. Okay. No cap.
I think we should see all the pictures.
Right.
Of all the
Right.
people we
No, I
talked.
got you.
It's only fair.
Yeah, into the mic. Okay, first of all, thank you for welcome, and thank you guys for tuning into the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone, and here on the podcast, I got a bunch of guys, and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or you download the Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank you all enough. Merch is headed out all weekend long. I'm hitting back onto the mailbox on Tuesday. I can't thank y'all for listening. Whether you're catching this on the ride home from your great Labor Day weekend, I appreciate y'all listening. I appreciate y'all sending in questions, everything, yada, yada, yada. Let me introduce my guests that are here. First of all, the alcoholic himself, Coy. Coy, how
What's up, man?
Not much, bro. You know,
I was
life is
AA, bro.
beautiful.
I just got out.
Just got
Second, I got my boy John. John, how we living, my guy?
I'm good, man. How we doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I
Happy-
mean,
stoked to be
technically it's Cactus John. You know?
Cactus.
Yeah, it's
Dang,
Cactus.
that's right.
Yeah.
I've been told I can never change my Instagram handle now.
Facts, 100%. And then y'all know I got my boy B from Vegas. B, how we
What up?
living?
Tired?
Okay, but you here? You
No, I'm
good?
here,
I
I'm
appreciate
good,
it.
I'm
I
good.
appreciate it.
He's physically here.
He's physically
Physically
here.
and mentally
In,
not.
in spirit. In spirit. Got you. And then we got my boy Special K himself, Geppetto, the man with the many toys. I got my boy Geppetto here.
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much, man. Why is my God taking so long to find my laptop? It's in my bag upstairs in my room. Just bring
You
down.
got a big house, Chris.
I hear you, but he could just bring down the backpack.
It's 2 rooms to the left.
Yeah, bro. All right. Anyways, so first things first, we are talking about today on this podcast. We are talking about what's the craziest thing y'all have put up with while being in a relationship and stayed.
I forgot my book. I'll be right back.
Well, let me be like the first caller.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. B. Tell me what's one of the craziest things you put up with.
I got come back to me. Let me think about it for a minute.
Damn.
I need
He has
a
to
minute.
download it.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
like,
download. Yeah,
I have to find the right words for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What about you, Coy?
You got to talk to people who's been in a relationship before.
I always forget.
Come
on,
that's
sir.
so true.
Who wants to start out a
Wait,
YouTube?
what about the ones that you did put up with when you then you realize like I gotta let her go?
Probably just getting too hammered, and then sometimes you reap the
talking about
benefits.
you or the girl?
No, the girl.
Okay.
And
Dude, sometimes we gotta clarify, dog.
I handles mine. Okay.
Okay.
Plus, if I block her, I don't care. It's not. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so too much drinking.
Yeah. Too much. I
Just
mean,
sloppy drinking or
yeah,
just
sloppy drink. If you're, I mean, I've been out with plenty of girls where they can handle their own, and it's not a problem, But like some girls, I'm not putting girls on blast because guys are the same way. But
True.
you're asking me about me and girls, like if they cannot act and you have to take care of them, and it's like, man, it just ruins the night. No.
No? Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, especially if they're past like a certain age. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you would think that you've been
got
you know,
past
around that block.
Well, the older
enough
the
times
older you
to
get, the
know
less
how to
patient you have,
conduct
right?
yourself a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's like if you're like 30 plus, you're like, oh, you can't be sloppy no more. You're
Yeah.
like, all right.
Oh man, I'm even thinking like late 20s. Right? Come on, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that. Like,
What
I
about-
can't even do the right keg stands anymore without feeling all that shit the next day. Like 3 days later, I'm still feeling. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that the other day too. You used to be able to handle anything they threw at us when I was like,
Did you guys hit that wall at 25? Because that's when I hit it.
Oh yeah.
nah, a little bit later.
That
In the
25
30s.
wall is a real thing, man.
I heard about it and I'm like, like for what I was doing, I started drinking different shit. I'm like, and I hit it like 27, 28.
Okay.
I think I went to like 36.
Yeah.
That's 2 years ago.
When we stopped going to Vegas, right?
Yeah, 2 years
I
ago.
think I got there with
But
whiskey.
see, yeah, we started off in like Newport and I woke up in Vegas. So that's when I was like, oh my God.
I was like,
That's awesome.
I was like, what?
right next door. Right next door.
Started off in Newport.
I
Sheesh.
started off at, no, actually, I started off in Sutra. Remember Sutra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started off there. Woke up in Vegas. Okay.
I had the opposite. I started off.
Hey, that was a cool way to close it out, though.
Right?
Then both
It's
parties.
like, you had
Well,
to
the
stay.
bank.
And I'm like, oh, damn.
All right, let's see if this
5
works.
hours unaccounted for right there. Let's see if
Bro, but a bunch of receipts in the pocket.
bunch of bar
That's
How much
tabs.
that was?
We won't talk about
See
that.
those aren't
You
fun.
kept your receipts, and that's the
It was the IOUs.
They're fun at the night when it happens, but the next day, nothing to show for.
You should be like, they're all accounted for. It was the IOUs. Make sure you hold on to them.
Look at the receipt, like
All right, let's hit up a girl real quick
you're
and see if I
going
can.
through a lot of channels. To
Bruh, for real. Like, honestly, like, it
You know
started
what?
off
They're
shaky.
sloppy drunk right now.
Ah,
That's
bro,
why.
super,
You know what?
super
It
lit.
is Sunday
You know what?
night.
They're 25.
Super lit,
25.
super lit, super lit. I mean, and it's the weekend. Let's see if Red's free. Let's see.
just
let's see
because
if
they're going to
Red's
answer the
Because it's Labor
FaceTime
Day
topless
weekend,
doesn't
they're
mean.
like, I'm not going to. I'm not
Please
going
leave your
to
message for
Damn.
No, Red's down.
Damn.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you,
Labor
like,
Day Sunday. Everybody's
it's
out.
Labor Day weekend.
They're
It's
getting the
time-
D, bro. That's all they're doing.
You're getting the Labor
Chris,
D. Labor
Chris,
D.
what about Red's friend that looks like Lauren?
Oh, there she is.
Warming. Hello?
Hey, what's up? What are you up to?
Give me more drinks. What do you
Thank you.
He called it. He called it. Okay, here the guys. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm bringing them up.
Hell yeah.
Nailed
All right,
it.
guys.
Turn your
Y'all
camera
see?
on.
Hi.
No, turn the laptop vertical.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Why don't you come over here?
Hold on, it's gonna connect to my car real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Which one?
Hey, who's DD
Hi.
tonight?
There you go.
It's gonna connect to my car. Give it a second. Okay, there you go.
Who's the triple D tonight?
We got a lot going on right now.
Neither.
We got a lot going on. Okay, so
They're in the Uber right now.
We haven't figured that out yet.
Neither.
okay, so ladies, how are we doing? Okay, so first of all, I don't know you to the left. What's your name?
Brittany.
Hi, I'm Brittany.
Okay, Brittany. Okay. See,
What's your number, Brittany?
okay, no, do not listen to these nasty ass guys. Okay,
Boy,
What?
we talked
He
about
said,
this.
"What's your
5
number?"
minutes, 5 minutes. Boy.
909, never mind.
Don't worry, only last 30
White
seconds.
Claw in the car. Okay, got you. Okay, ladies, quick question for you guys. Well, I got a couple questions for you guys, and y'all can make it
boy.
interesting. Yeah, 100%. Question number one: does size matter?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Both answered at the same time.
Okay. Is it because? Let me ask you this: Is the crazier the woman, the better she is in bed?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
I haven't fucked any women, so I can't tell you, but I would like to say
Yeah,
that.
okay, but let me ask you this:
You're missing
How
out.
crazy are you?
Wait,
On
you're
a
asking
scale
the
of 1
wrong
to 10?
question. Have you
Crazy
ever wanted?
enough.
Wait, hold
On
on.
a scale of
Y'all-
1 to 10, I'm like a solid 7.
A silent.
Wait, hold on. Y'all
No,
met
we've
any
got
women
6.
that's not
No, like an
crazy?
8 or 9.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
8 or 9.
You're right.
8 or 9. See what happens, guys. 8 or 9.
Yeah,
You think I'm a 10? And I gave you an 8?
That's too crazy.
Wow.
Oh, who's a 10?
well, you guys are hanging out together. It's
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, all right, the median's 9. We're 9.
Okay.
We're 9.
Oh, flashcards.
Okay, one's 8, one's 9. You guys are 8.5 right now, so you guys are good.
oh, I think we lost them.
Collective 8.5.
All right,
Where are they going?
I don't know. Bruh, hold on.
You know what else is 8.5?
What?
Not my
I
shit.
hung up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. He said you want to know what else is 8.5. Okay.
Ooh, Dad, you. He said you want to know what else is 8 or 9.
Okay. Okay. Another
My
question.
credit card is 8.5.
Do you ladies have exotic tastes
Hold on,
when
wait.
it's credit score? All right, let me pull this.
Come on, say that again. We couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
Say it
no
again.
problem. I got you. Do you ladies have exotic tastes when it comes to being taken out to dinner? Meaning, you're gonna order some shit you never ordered before, and you're gonna try some new shit.
Because
I'm
somebody
down
else is
for
paying.
it. I don't always like. I don't expect that, but I'm down for it for sure.
No. I'm saying when you go out on a date, do you have martinis that you've never drank before? Are we ordering
no.
caviar? Are you getting? Oh, see, one says yes, the other says no.
I ate caviar before.
You're
though.
gross.
They'll
Brittany.
eat it, but then after they figure out what the heck it is, then it'll be a different story.
They just looked at the price line, the price tag on it.
Yeah, they'd be like, 4 gras. Oh, that looks good. Let me try
Foie
that
gras?
shit.
You never had foie gras?
Yeah, then
What
you'd be
is
like,
foie gras?
It's duck
goose
liver.
liver?
Ew,
Oh,
that's
fuck that.
gross.
I like being bougie. I like to eat a lot.
Ew.
Okay.
I like to eat too, but not like that. Oh fuck!
Okay, let me
Say
ask
that.
you this.
Say so much shit right now.
Let's not White Claw. Did you hear what this bitch told me?
Hey, tell me.
No. I'm just making sure you didn't hear it.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Okay,
I heard
last question. Let me ask you this: the best what is the top 2 positions to help a man get a girl to orgasm?
Oh, God.
CEO. What? The top position. You gotta be CEO. Help me orgasm.
That's the
The
first.
top position is CEO.
Yeah, for
Chairman of the
sure.
board.
Chairman of the board, I got you. But I mean, that was the first time I ever heard that.
No, I mean, yeah, crazy.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I-
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I was looking for like missionary doggy style. I was looking.
Oh, missionary
Come
for sure.
on.
I'm okay. That's
Wow.
why we are asking you guys.
Bro, I would
So
have gone
is
with like
that
an
top.
upside down 69, reverse cowgirl. Like,
I mean,
the
yeah.
whole thing,
Okay,
you know,
see,
like,
and
it's
for
all-
Reverse cowgirls only doing favors for you.
Yeah, the reverse cowboy is definitely. Oh my god, I can't even talk yet. I'm driving. Wow. Okay. Anyways, the reverse cowgirl should not be considered anything that's special for a female. It's all for the male.
Sure, it
What is
for the-
considered
that's
special for a
official.
female?
It is
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing, though. I'll say that.
okay.
Yeah, like
What are the pleasing positions for women?
on top for sure, unless the guy stuffs a pillow underneath your back and like literally arches your back up while he's fucking you. Fuck.
Yeah. That's good. That's how you know.
That's a good one.
Hey, I'll take that. Hey, tips. Hey, Koi, write that down real quick.
It's like an elevator.
I'm in a laptop. Okay, come on.
Pillow underneath the back, yes.
Yes.
Okay, hey,
I have that.
Learn that.
I have an elevated ramp at home.
The triangle
hey,
massage.
Yeah, it's a ramp.
Okay, and first and
So
foremost,
specifically
that's
for that reason.
that's Geppetto.
First and foremost.
It's not like a dog. It's not like a dog ramp or something.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Okay. First of all, let me explain something to you. Here, I'm going to pull them down real quick. Okay, so first of all, that was Geppetto. Geppetto is Special
Geppetto?
K. Yeah, I call him Geppetto because he's a toy master. He
I'm
literally.
thinking of like puppets.
Oh, no. I'm talking about sex toys. He has all of them. He has a box. He has the swing. He got the beds to strap you. Yeah, he's nasty. Yeah. And everybody
Which
loves
one?
that. Huh? Which one?
Which one?
If you see him, point them out.
Yeah. A, B, C, or D.
I don't know if I can do this, but
Come on, we gotta see the one that has the strap on. Come on.
Wow.
Where
Okay.
is he?
All right. I gotta let y'all go. It's getting too crazy. I gotta get back on the
Wow,
show.
the camera came back real quick when you said who has a strap on.
Wow.
They're like, nope, no one.
Wow, ladies.
We're watching the ceiling now. Thanks, Chris.
All right, ladies. Please be safe. I'll text you later. Okay.
All right, babe.
All right. Have fun. Beautiful.
Bye.
Bye. Good meeting you. Bruh.
I think Uber needs to be the next sponsor, bro.
Bruh. For real, bro. Shooter and Uber. Turn it on low or medium or something. Yeah. It's hot.
Where are they going?
Out? No, to get more liquor. Koi, what are you saying? Yeah. All right. I got you. Okay, so my question. Oh my God. Yeah, right,
Bro.
Usher in the rain. This room always gets so hot, bro. Yeah, this room always gets hot.
We need the air conditioner to be a new sponsor
right now.
Bro, it's always hot in this room. All right, let's get back to business. So, all right, my question to y'all is, and I want to start with Special K first. Like, we are gonna. What are we gonna tolerate in relationships? Are we gonna tolerate the late nights? Like, if she has girlfriends that are always taking her out and partying, are you okay with that?
Are they single?
Yes.
No.
Wait. No?
No.
Why not?
Bro, because I wake up at 2:15.
Because she's going to act single at some point.
I wake up at 2:15 in the morning. I don't want that shit coming through my door and be like, oh, are you awake? I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, I never thought about
I'm
that.
fucking tired, man. I'm like, shit, no.
Wait,
Like,
why
wait,
do you
hold
wake
on.
up at 2:15?
Because I got to be at work by 4, so it means I got to be set up by 3:30.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be a good wake-up call in the morning.
No. You're going to piss me off.
Or she could just sleep
I don't
with her,
like
sleep with her friends. She'll
listening,
catch
dude.
up with you tomorrow.
Bro, I don't fuck with my money like that.
Oh, smart
I'm
man
not mad
right
at
there.
that, bro.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, no, like,
in the
if you wanna
game,
go out
women
with
are the
your
rake. Remember that.
If you want to go out with your girlfriend,
hell
and
are you
stuff,
talking
I'm totally fine with that.
Please.
But if you want to come over and spend the night, realize what time I got to wake up.
Yeah.
If it's during the week, understand that.
Fact.
I wouldn't mess with your money. So
It's all about respect.
it is.
Okay, 100%.
What have I put up with?
Yeah, what have you put up with? You know.
You mean her going back to her husband every night, or? I mean, you
Casually
asked.
throws that in there.
Hey,
Did you know?
Hey, Kay, you see how Cactus just jumped in like he's been that dude too. He's been that dude too.
Wait, how long you been holding on to that?
Cactus, were you that dude for 6 years?
I've been the alternate before. I've been the bench player before.
Okay.
I mean,
The relief pitcher, if you will,
with it.
you know?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
6 years, okay
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
I think
6
you
years.
should
6
ask.
years?
The husband is the one that should be able to tolerate this or not.
Yeah, he'd be the
Bro,
one.
it was super weird. I met the husband one time, like in the
What?
bagel shop. Yeah, it was super weird. He knew exactly who I was too.
Did he
Oh,
buy
he was
it?
cool with it?
Yeah, like he was just
Bro.
like, just looked at me, gave me the nod. I'm like,
Is that my
and I
man?
lost my appetite.
So wait,
But you knew, like, it was weird because, like, you just that nod, he just knew. And you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, okay.
Wait, so she
so
was
like
having
nothing
an affair-
actually happened to
She
like.
was having an affair with her husband with you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's an affair when he knows.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew. He knew the whole
gave him the
time.
nod
Oh,
at
yeah.
the bagel shop, homie.
Bro, like, he was doing his own shit, like, in another country.
So it was an open.
Oh, no,
marriage.
I wouldn't say it like that because he seriously was always pissed about something, about whatever she did. So But
he does his own thing.
It
too.
wasn't open. He did his own thing in another country, whatever, New York, Jersey, whatever. But then, like, he knew she was doing something.
You're 100% that he knew who you were?
Yeah.
But that wasn't agreed on, though. It was never agreed.
Nope.
That was his conscience screaming in his ear.
Yeah. I was like, man. And then I was like, I don't know. Woke up
kids?
one day and I'm like, huh?
No kids.
They're kids.
Damn.
Kids that were grown, older. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the son came up after you and gave you the nod too.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, can you help me with my baseball?
He actually said it was okay.
No, what?
Bro, you'll be surprised, bro. Like, you'll be surprised.
Women are crazy.
I mean, he was like, as long as my mom's happy.
Damn. That's a legit sound.
Okay,
right
yeah.
there,
You can't.
Well, Dad's not doing it right.
Shit.
But I'm never calling you dad.
Stupid.
All right. Let me. Okay. Boggs, let me ask you this, my guy. Let me ask you this. Be honest. Craziest thing you said. Okay, fuck it. I'll put up with it, and just kept it going. Like you know what? Like normally I don't put up with this because like for me, I feel like some of the things that I put up with were like, and this is probably gonna sound real. Yeah, this is probably gonna sound real picky, but she didn't cook.
Damn.
Yeah,
I can understand that though.
I mean, like that, like you don't understand. You don't understand how valuable a woman is when she can cook.
Yeah.
Are you saying that because she ate out all the time and you didn't like that, or you're thinking like as a wife, you
just bruh, like it was me cooking or it was nothing.
Not even eating out?
Like yeah, we could eat out, but I mean, bruh.
Was this before DoorDash and?
I mean, bro, like
So
it's
what
still
you're,
that.
so what you're saying is you were telling her to get in the kitchen. That's what you're saying.
That's what you were saying. No. I'm saying.
I'm just kidding.
Chris got him for Christmas. It's like, here's a cookbook.
No. There's some other crazy shit I did put up with though. Like she didn't believe in God. Like, and I put and I know that's a deal breaker for a lot of guys.
Not just for guys,
But
for
honestly,
everybody.
Yeah, for everybody.
Honestly, I've been through that though. Like I dated a girl, she did not cook, and it was like, it was more of a turn off.
Grabbing
Like
the dates?
just, yeah, like the further along we got in the relationship, it was just like, damn, like you have no interest in cooking, nothing,
Yeah.
Coming from like a mother who cooked every single night, who like also like
Yes.
with our family we have a cookbook that goes all the way back from like early 1900s, like recipes. So my father was German, my mother German, white dude, 5'7". My mother's a black woman, 6'1". Okay, so both families, like we have all these recipes. My mother is waiting to give my wife this recipe book.
Bob,
She wants
Bob,
waiting,
quit tapping the mic.
bro.
I'm not.
Yeah, your hand is. I'm watching your mic swing. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, so
And she
it's like,
doesn't want it. She's like,
bro, I mean, like that's a huge thing for us. We know when we get married, like my mother will be handing this over to somebody.
yeah.
So it's just like,
But do you cook yourself?
do I?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, man.
So like, do you try to ever bring it up with her? Hey, something shake.
Yeah, it's him. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not shaking anything, but it's the mic.
Okay. So spread it out. Yeah, there you go. And turn it to you.
Did you ever?
It's moving. That's why.
Did you ever like casually bring it up? Hey, let's do something together. Even like
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
she
bro,
just
bro,
don't
I
want
cook,
any
Bro,
part.
I went to cooking class. Like I bought it. You know how you get to buy?
Yeah.
What is it? Back in the day. You can buy the little cooking class. It's like a 3. I think we went like 3 times. It was cool.
But then she would never even want to help you or
Nada.
do something together.
Nope.
You know?
See what I'm talking
Oh
about?
man.
Nope.
It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. No. It's
You see it? It's moving by itself.
okay. Don't worry.
It could be that one too.
No, it's this.
No, it's
just-
okay. It's
just
okay. No.
moving.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So cooking's a
Yeah. Okay. So,
Cooking is very important. Yeah.
yeah, no, bro. Just
listen.
get with a woman that doesn't cook, and you
I'll
go.
just add
Bring
some
the mic
contrast
back
this
to you. Give him the cloth to put under it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah.
There you go.
That might work.
Problem solved.
No, I'll just add some
I
contrast.
mean,
to
Coy,
that.
like, would you date a woman who smokes? Like,
no. 100% no.
You wouldn't even put up with it for a little bit.
really?
One nights are cool. We'll figure it out. But no, I mean,
Longevity. You're not playing that game.
No.
We're talking weed or cigarettes?
Both.
I mean,
cigarettes I can't do.
I'm okay with weed.
Cannot do.
Okay.
Cigarettes are no.
Because that directly impacts me.
Okay.
You know? Like,
Weed is just more fun, right? It's like more recreation.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's cool. It's like
But
having a
smoking
good
is like, that's addiction.
Yeah, that's
and
every day. That's like
me smelling it on your breath every day.
Yeah, my car's all fucked up because of it. No, it's fake.
real.
No,
On the ashtray on the window.
Yeah.
Have you ever put up with it?
No.
To smash?
No.
One night stand?
No.
Damn, this guy is
I have.
I
Yeah.
swear. If I like,
Bro, I smoked
I made out with a girl and
her.
I tasted nicotine. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, bro,
Really?
that's the
That's the
nastiest
nastiest shit on earth.
That is the nastiest shit. I used to
That
have an
taste-
ex that did coke on weekends,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I've
how'd you know
never
that?
even tried it in my life.
Okay.
It scares the shit out of me. To be
But
honest
how'd
with
you
you.
know
that's
that?
fine.
But because I've watched her do it. Like,
No, but how'd you? The thought that did it, but not that didn't affect the fact that like you made out with her or anything.
Oh no, I mean,
Okay,
that-
okay.
no, that had nothing to do with it. But it's just the fact that she did it. Like it just was a turn off to me because like I'd never done it and I still haven't. And you know,
It's like, why is my tongue getting numb when I
that's some good shit. No,
Why is your dick not hard?
I'm done with you guys. I'm done with you guys.
yeah, no, that was.
I only licked it one time.
No, okay.
I ended up sticking around a little bit longer than I even wanted
Oh,
to.
so that's what you put up with. That's what you put up
that was
with.
the thing.
How'd that work out?
Hey.
How'd that work out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is.
It is.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna ask where she did the lines off of. I mean, if
like,
you
that's
suck
what
it
you were-
out, like,
It's like,
you
that's
know.
what you were doing back there?
All right, let's try to call one girl. Let's try
I'm
to
like, wait, you're doing cocaine? I was like, what up, girl?
Put up with a girl doing coke over a cigarette any day.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
110%.
because like cocaine you could deal with short term, cigarettes you're not even willing to deal with short term, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Man, everybody's out partying right now.
For sure. We're the only ones that.
Hello.
We should be.
No, see, I got
Welcome to the
Brittany.
loser line.
We're on the Loser Podcast today.
Brittany, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
All right, so, man, it's guys' night in. We are just hanging.
You're not on the podcast, by the way. We're just listening in on speakerphone.
Brittany, do not listen to him. I got a bunch of guys here. I got my boy Coy here. Coy, say what's up to Brittany.
Hey, Brittany.
I got
Hey, Coy.
I got Cactus John.
What's up, B?
Hi.
Wow, he got a totally different. Okay,
He's trying to match his voice.
right. Wait, yeah.
We got two guys.
I got my boy B here. B from Vegas. B, say what's up.
What up?
Hi.
All right, I got my boy Special K. We call him Geppetto because he has a bunch of sex toys in his attic. But
What's up, Brittany?
all right, and I got my boy Diddy here. Diddy, say what's up.
How you doing?
Good.
All right, so check it out, Brittany. I know you're at the barbecue, and I know y'all hanging out. I have a real quick question for you. What is the craziest thing you've put up with while being in a relationship?
The craziest thing
Well,
I've
not the
put up
craziest
with.
thing, but what's something you put up with that now you do not tolerate?
Give her an example of what we've said about the
Okay,
cooking.
so
Yeah, like I'm trying to think because I put up with a lot of shit.
you're just narrowing it down now.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I begin?
I'm trying to pick which one do I talk about.
I dated a girl that didn't believe in God and couldn't cook. My boy Cactus John, he dated a girl that did a lot of coke on the weekends.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Yeah, these guys don't put up with cigarettes.
Okay, I can tell you. Okay, it's pretty general then. What you guys are going with. I have put up with multiple men that I've dated and have been married to that don't live within their means.
Oh, they're going too hard. To what? Impress you or?
Wow.
Either trying to impress me, but not even that. I think most of it is more of like big kids, like they don't want to grow up. You know, like Peter Pan,
syndrome.
and they're like, yeah, they want like all these toys and stuff, and then they're like, you know, not even living within their means, and they've got all these toys, like they're 5 years old on the playground, but you know, they're not living within their means. I would say that's probably like the most bullshit I put up with, because usually it ends up in me footing the bill for something. So here's the deal. Like, I don't care if you make $100,000 a year or $1 million a year. If you make $100,000 a year and you spend $200,000 a year, or you make $1 million a year and you spend $1.5 million, brother, we got a problem.
So you're saying $100,000 is the floor.
No, I don't care. No, I was just throwing that out as an example. But
Gotcha.
like, I don't really care how much people make because they'll tell you, I make X amount of dollars.
No, don't say that. Don't say that because there's a floor. there is a floor. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah,
there is a floor, and at a certain age bracket, that you got a floor. I don't care what anybody says. Like. Yeah, even I'm looking at all these guys at the table and they shaking their head at me like, yeah, she's got to make X amount of dollars. See, so even if 100K is
well,
your
let me
floor,
ask you guys this: what's your floor for a woman then?
65.
To understand and accept my sexual toys.
Not the same type of toys you were talking about earlier.
Corey, put that down. Put that down, Corey.
Some women will not understand.
No, I agree with that. Okay, I like that.
I mean, yeah, there's got to be like you have to be able to afford a mortgage, have a decent car, save for retirement, and if you got kids, pay for your kids.
Let me know when you find him.
And ask him if he has a sister.
Right?
And she'll be single too.
Riding in on a unicorn.
I would say that's the most bullshit. Some other bullshit that I put up with too would be like, when you're with a guy or even like someone I was married to too, the whole like, hey guys night, and then like they just like, I don't feel like coming home tonight. No, you're coming home. That's probably some other bullshit that I put up with, and yeah, that's like a no dice anymore.
But if you can't drive, safety should be priority.
It's called Uber. You've got Uber. You've got Lyft. You could call me, come pick you up.
These days, you can't get away with anything.
No excuses, but that's probably another like set of bullshit I've put up with before too, and that's no more. You got to have good communication.
Really? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a guy's night out. That's cool and all, but like, what time are you going to be home? Or are we going to be meeting up at home after? Like, what's the deal? Like, you don't just like, hey, I'm not coming home.
I'm telling you, dude, girls need to have like the secret, that secret app on your phone. You keep photos.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that. It's good.
Oh, that's just.
I already know all of this stuff.
The one that looks like the calculator.
No.
Hey, that one's old, guys.
Yeah,
That one's old.
Corey. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. I've seen women. I've seen dudes out and like, I'm gonna stay out all night. I'm gonna go home. Like, what happened? My woman texted me the picture and this is what she's wearing. I'm like, yep, yeah. Okay. Go home. You need to go home. I'm like, damn, okay.
And then she's just sleeping.
Yeah. It'll still be on by the time I get home.
Hey, I take bets. I'm like, watch his ass get home.
By the time you get home, she's going to be like, I had some bad Taco Bell earlier. My son.
I'm going back out.
Boy, you cannot
right now.
that.
See, I'm proud of that. If I told any woman I'm dating, listen, I'll make it home.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm going to make it home.
I'm making it home. Yeah, thanks.
If I say I'm going to be home at 12, I will fucking be in the door by 11:59. Trust me.
Okay.
But if you're not going to be home by 11:59, you're going to be like, yo, I'm running a little late.
I will be on FaceTime.
It depends which guys you're talking to. Some guys can't be on time to save themselves. And
that's
literally,
fine
like,
too,
if I'm not on time, then something happened.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't show up on time, you just call them, let them know, hey, this is what's happening. There's a reason for it.
I know this I'm gonna be like 2 hours late.
Exactly.
And so the excuse is good. B, let me ask you this, B.
Yeah.
Tell me when you gave that excuse out and it worked when you got home.
Wait, is the excuse the truth or is it a fake excuse?
Does it matter? Does it matter? Tell me when you gave the excuse and it worked.
It works.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
It's every time that's been used on me, I've accepted it. If you communicate with me, I'll always accept that.
For how long though?
Well, okay.
Yeah,
if
shit
you
gets
tell me,
It can't be a recurring thing, obviously.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, yeah, but let's see. So, actually, the other night, guy I'm seeing, he goes, yeah. I go, I'm going to go out with my girlfriends. We're going to go to dinner. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to go out with my boys, and I'm going to go to dinner, but we're going to meet back up at his house after. That way we can spend the night together, whatever, right? So I'm like, yeah, let's just keep in touch. So it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, hey, where are you at? Oh, hey, we're at this bar, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to be leaving soon. 45 minutes goes by. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way to your house. Where are you? And he's like, I'm still at Forest Boys. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, when are you going to be home? And he goes, I don't want to give you a time when I'm going to be home because I don't know when I want to come home. And I'm like, yeah, this shit ain't going to happen.
Can you give a plus or minus on the 15 minutes within this range? Is that okay? Or is it just you need a specific time?
No. Like I said to him, like, hey, so then we got in a huge fight. And then he ends up like, I'm closing out my tab. Fine, I'm going home. And I'm like, hey,
it's too late now for that. It's too late now, bro. You don't
See, I've been in that situation to where it's like, it's going to extend it. And I'll be like, you know what? Can you come pick me up? Trust me. Every woman will be like, yes, I can. I can't drive. I'm going to pick you up, dog.
I can't drive.
Because honestly, it's like, you know what? Like, shit, it's taking longer than I expected. You're going to be home before me. Just come get me. It's like 10 minutes away. We're cool.
And you allow her that small bit of control in the situation.
Dude, every woman has
you know?
always like, I love that about you. Like it was total respect. I'm like, thank you.
I love that about you too, man.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, but he didn't say that.
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't say that.
He didn't
Hell
say
no. So I drove home, and then he says to me when I get home, he's like, hey, I just got home. You could have been in bed with me, blah blah blah. And I said to him, all you had to say to me was, hey babe, I'm not leaving yet, but I'll be home within the next hour or so. Cool. That gives me half an hour to get to your house. I'm going to do my women's routine and wash my face and put all my creams on and shit. And by that time, you'll probably be home. But no, the response was, I don't want to give you time because I don't know when I want to come home. Yeah, that ain't going to work.
Hey, Special K, go ahead.
I think we can agree on that one, though.
Special K, I mean, I'm not asking you to shoot and bail. I'm asking you to give her advice now. No bail advice. Yeah, thanks.
What can I give her?
Be honest.
I'll be honest. Like, have you been with this dude for a while or what?
Like 6 months or so. And then after it all happened, he's like, I'm not going to do that again. Obviously, I can't pull that shit with you.
Before?
Yeah. No, he's never done it before. It was the first time. First and last. Because I am not going to put up with that again.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would just... I mean, shit, I would run, but that's just me, man. I got this saying 3, 2, 1, run, but
Well, that's basic respect, right? That's how I see it.
I feel like you're disrespected. I feel like you
exactly. That's what I said.
Toys. I don't know.
Did he ever show? Did he ever show
sex
signs?
Toys always make me happy. So.
Did he ever show signs of having an ego like that? Like
that was some straight up nah. I'm eating some red meat right now. Fuck. I ain't coming home. That was some
he ever
bullshit
do what?
man shit.
Go ahead, D.
You know what I'm saying? Did he ever show signs of having an ego like that? Because that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know what? It's hard because we met right before quarantine, so people haven't really been going out to bars and stuff,
True.
So it's different. I mean, he sent me pictures oh, you don't have anything to worry about. I'm just hanging out with my guys, and I'm like, that's not what it's about. I'm not doubting what you're doing. What I'm upset with is the fact that you aren't going to have the respect to tell me, hey, if you're going to be at my house, I'll be home within the next hour or so to meet you there. Who do you think I am? Some chick just waiting around for you to get here?
Did you tell him that? You told him that?
Oh yeah, I said I'm not some loser bitch.
Yeah, communication, man. Just
100%.
I'm telling you right now, fuck, I cannot tell you enough how many people don't communicate. Yeah, he had ego big time. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's I don't want to tell my lady when I'm going to be home. You don't have to act tough in front of your friends. It's just respect.
B.
What?
Advice. Honest.
I mean, she
cold-blooded. Let me ask you this, B. Be straight up with me. Girl tells you that I'm gonna be home when I want to. I'm not gonna give you a time.
Oh shit.
Peace out.
Okay, see.
I'm out.
Really? No
The
question?
thing is, no,
be honest.
No, there is no question because I mean, you asked of me the same respect, so I just did the same exact thing, 100%. I mean, one thing. What my last ex was that she was if I go out, she's always cool with have a good time, whatever. But when you get home, make sure you text me, tell me that you got home. That's the only thing she asked, and I'm if I fuck that up, I don't hear I hear full on the next day. It's because she'll be super worried. Why you didn't call me? Why you didn't text me? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Because at that point, so many other things going on in their head.
Oh, yeah.
Who'd you go home with?
She's texting him at 5 a.m. How come you didn't text me?
Oh, I'm not even home yet.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what's up?
Yeah, at
We
that
get down
point,
the
I'm
rabbit
like,
hole.
then at that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm still at a pool party.
I'm not home yet.
Not home yet.
I mean, we spiral. Like, you tell us you're going to call us at a certain time or you're going to do something at a certain time and you don't do it. Like, be a man of your word. We will
That's fair.
spiral.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Thanks, 100%.
And guys, you cannot act like you're having a good time when you're out either. You got to give the.
Oh,
I mean,
see, I
I'm
think
okay.
it's okay.
but-
If you act like you're not having a good time, then I know you're bullshit.
I'd rather be home with you right now, but I got dragged
here.
out.
Well, no,
That is
see-
bullshit though, because if he was having it or wasn't having a good
He'd
time,
be home.
he'd be home.
Exactly.
Especially in the
exactly.
Uber- in the
That's
Uber
why-
era.
He'd be home knocking it out. That's exactly
In the
what
Uber
Exactly.
era.
That's why it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So what I would rather hear is, hey, I'm having a great time with my guys, but I can't wait to get home to you. That's what I want to hear. Like, hey, I haven't hung out with the guys in a while.
That means he's at a
Nice
strip
catch
club
up.
and he's ready to come home.
Spelling's all fucked up on the text. Dave, I'm okay.
All right, Brittany, I'm gonna let you go. I know you at the barbecue and everything. Let's figure out a time for the girls because I got the guys here, and I told you we were gonna figure out a time for the girls. So I'll text you tomorrow, and let's put something kind of like in semi, like
Yeah, we'll
Semi-pro.
pencil it in.
yeah. Let's pencil something in. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Too.
Good night.
Okay.
I like Brittany.
Bruh.
Brittany.
Yeah, I mean, no, super cool chick.
B was great, bro. We got to call her back again.
Who? But she probably like 3 sheets to the wind. Like they were.
But you know what? It was a good point you brought up that they started talking before quarantine, so she didn't really know how dude was out.
Yeah, she didn't get his true self.
Yeah,
He didn't get him.
So that's what
Because
I
you know,
was like,
once they reopen the state, you'll find out who they.
Hey,
Oh, the clubs are reopened.
You're gonna find out who's who. Once we open the gates, you're gonna find out who's who.
I think Chris and I were talking about this a while back. Like, you would think that quarantine would make everything easier, like dating and like doing all that, but it's actually complicated it more than
100%.
anything. Even though we've all got, or most of us have
100%.
all kinds of free time now, it's
Is
still
that mine?
No, Sharon.
not what it was supposed to be. So,
Just crack it open.
but yeah, you definitely can't just drop a time that you're going to be home and then not
Yeah.
hold up.
No,
to
that
that
was
you
just
know?
disrespectful.
Like, yeah,
Like,
no,
period.
that's yeah.
Bro, crack it open. It doesn't
I
fucking.
was gonna get the Red Bull,
Oh, go ahead. Grab the Red Bull. I don't care.
Right here, sugar-free.
a regular Red Bull.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants that
Regular,
sugar.
don't you have to be up at 2 a.m.?
Tomorrow,
Oh, not tomorrow. Okay.
Hey,
We're not going to
damn.
Newport after this.
Damn. Koi
Yeah,
is
we
like
are.
the we can do whatever you want.
Orange
Koi
County
is
open.
like the hall monitor. Koi is that guy and never forget.
That's why you need me here.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Probably keep this thing on. You
do
keep
you ever-
this ship on
Do you ever
course.
think Special K ever brought a girl to his house and then she sees a toy and goes, "Is that last year's model?" Let's ask him when he gets back right now. You got last year's model.
That would be great.
You're probably been like, "Oh my gosh,
that's so last season.
That's so last.
you're still using this old thing."
They don't even make this color anymore.
Hey, grab some waters for everybody, bro. Yeah, grab the. I'm sorry, bro. There's a lot of alcohol in the state we going through. And once again, shout out to Sultan Power Premium Beverages.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
I'm pleasantly
Black
surprised, to be honest with you.
Bro,
Like everything.
Which one do you like the best? What is your go-to?
You know what?
I like that orange one.
The one, I think the one I'd be most likely to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange one, the black
would be
is,
the
turmeric.
the orange one for sure.
And
But
turmeric's healthy for you.
yeah, I was
100%.
also, but I was most surprised by the date one because
Bro,
you didn't even tell me
yeah.
it was the date one.
No,
and
no,
I dug it.
I know.
Which
Yeah, the
date?
date. Yeah, the
and it
date
tasted
one.
like tea. Like
Yeah,
that was pretty
man.
solid.
Yeah, I mix
Oh
them-
yeah, that's sweet as shit.
Yeah, man. I'm mixing mine with vodka.
Put some
Corey say
vodka
about
in
me?
it.
Yeah.
Summer drink all
What
day.
did you say?
So when you're away,
You're away.
I said, "Have you ever brought a girl to see your toys?" And then would you be impressed if one of them was like, "Oh, you got last year's model"?
He pulled out a ring right there.
You'd be like, "Whoa!"
It's like, damn.
Hey,
It's like, you're like,
Will
oh,
you
shit.
marry me?
He's like, I'm in trouble or I'm about to
Okay.
marry her.
That's happened, but not flip the script. I was like, oh, that's old.
you knew, but she knew her stuff.
No, she had something. I was like, oh no, that's the old model. This is
So you told her it was old
She was
model.
like, why do you have the new model? I'm like, because it's at my house.
And she was like,
Oh, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm trying to tell you, but
Because it's in
that's actually happened. I'm like, oh,
it's in the Christian Grey room of my house. So.
He got more shit for not bringing the new model.
yeah.
So, do girls ever get shocked when they see Has any girl that like, oh my god, what the fuck am I getting myself into?
Yeah, a couple of times.
So do they like ease up afterwards, or do they like, I'm out of here?
No, everybody's ease up. Like,
you gotta at least try.
Man, I'm like, you
got Alizé at the house,
bro. I've explained it. Like, I've talked about it numerous times, and like, I'm never the one that brings it up. I never bring the shit up. Okay,
it's just there.
They're always like,
what you got?
So, like, can I see this? Or like, so I'm curious. I'm like, oh, here we
They're
go.
always curious.
Wait, but is it in a special room, or is it just everywhere in your apartment, or the house, or whatever?
Yeah, it's in my apartment.
But what I'm saying is just exposed everywhere?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. It is in a separate room.
No.
It's in a separate room.
Yeah,
I thought he had it like the gun in the bathroom under the toilet paper.
But it's in a separate room.
It's in a separate room.
So like, the change room opens up.
Yeah. How does it come up, or do you talk about it?
No.
Like
We've talked about it. Like, like when I'm talking to a girl, whatever, we've talked about it, and at some point, they're curious.
So they want to see.
They're curious because they either they'll see shit. Like, I've had a lot of girls will see shit on Instagram and be like, oh my god, like I saw that hashtag like Mr. Gray. Like, I'm curious. Like, so like you talked about shit. Like, what do you like really have? Like, what's like the craziest shit you have right now? I'm like, okay.
Vibrator in the cereal box, like just case. No, I'm saying like, no, I'm just saying like, hey, bro, you never know what could happen. Y'all in the kitchen getting coffee, you don't want to run back to the room. Like, he like,
what's in the box?
But you know what? I mean, I've had girls ask me to like teach them a couple of things. Like, they're not.
My bad. Go ahead, put that down, bro.
I'm just saying, like, they're not like, I don't want to say this. Like, I've taken girls and said, meet me here at the sex shop. Like, we've shopped together. It's like, damn, like, they need help. They need help. Like, they're just so used to like, oh, I feel boring. This is all I do. This is all I can do. I'm like, well, let me help you out. Teach you some things. Most like guys.
And he said, you're going to learn today.
Pretty. I'll tell you like this. Right now, it'll be very hard for me to, and I'm never saying any girl I'm ever with or dating has to actually go through what I went through. Like, so if you guys don't know, like, so my ex is a dominatrix. Like, I went through a lot. Ooh. Yeah, I went through a lot.
But you learned too, but you learned a lot.
Yeah, I learned a lot. So like, because like back in the day.
Hey, first of all, this is the first time I seen B wide awake at a light. Wait a minute,
bro. I just had an 18-hour shift. All right, I'm like, why the fucking wait?
Geppetto, tell me more.
So like, I honestly thought I used to have like, I thought I was addicted to sex. Like, for the longest time.
Oh, you thought yeah.
And it was like, I wasn't addicted to sex. It was just like, I hadn't found that person to bring other shit out of me.
You. Like, to maximize.
It's just there to explore.
It's there. You just don't know how to get it out.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to walk into a sex shop back in the day.
And now you're like, it's normal. It's a normal.
I got VIP cards and shit. And nobody buy my first
hey, bro.
Do I not?
I need my points, man.
Hey, bro. I told you. There's a safety deposit box in there.
B, you're not joking.
Yeah, no. I need my fucking points today.
There's like some sex shops I belong to. It's like they have like secret backdoor shit. People will never know. I'm like, So it's like it was when I met her and she brought that out of me. I knew it was that. I wanted to be exploring.
So now you felt more comfortable and like,
absolutely, like 100%. So when people like if I ever get married and like my wife will have to understand like this is gonna be a part
of the whole thing
of us.
And if you're not okay with it, so you could walk. I'm cool.
So when you start seeing a girl, dating a girl, whatever, is that like going to a sex shop is like one of the deal breaker kind of thing that you have to do?
Rather find out earlier than later.
Not early, not like right away, but like eventually you have to like slide 100%. That in, right? You got to slide that. You got to be like
100%.
Hope she doesn't freak out. If she freaks out, it's not gonna work out.
Because it ain't for me. It's really for her, so I can understand her.
Like, right, you got to find out.
Like, I know what I like.
Like, yeah.
I know what I can put up with. I know. With it. Yeah, exactly.
But you have to find out her level of open-mindedness.
Exactly.
That's what
exactly. So like when it's such a good idea for a guy to take a woman to a sex shop because you really want to see what they're going to pick out. Because they can pick up just outfits and they're like, oh, okay. So she just like
she's all about herself. And
exactly. It's like, oh, this girl likes rolling sex dice or cards or whatever. It's like, okay. Like, cool. You know, that's, I always think like if somebody's in a relationship, they should do that together. Like it'll actually like open things up. You would not believe.
So I got two questions.
Go ahead.
Has anyone ever been put off by your interests?
No.
Right on.
Fucking women.
Right on.
Dude.
Not surprised at all.
They
Never
think-
once.
No.
Never. No one's ever been like
I
overwhelmed.
believe
Like this
that.
is too much for me. And
I mean, women are more sexual than men are. We just don't know about it. That's all.
they're way more low key about it.
Way,
That's for sure. They're
way more low key.
Like,
It's so
they-
sad.
Women be calling us dogs all the time, but they're just they're just like us, but
When
more
you-
secretive about it. They're
Exactly.
like the CIA, bro.
They
Like,
are.
And how cool you are bringing it up too. Don't look like a creeper. Hey,
Right.
you had the sex shot. You know?
Yeah, you
That's
don't
what-
look like
you know what I mean?
Quagmire or something like
exactly.
that.
As long as you act normal, you act normal around it, then you can see what you.
Y'all know me. It's like my boys know me. Like I'm open about my talk. Like I don't hide shit.
Sure,
like,
sure.
Some people are like, you know, some girls will meet. My friends are like, you're kidding, right? Like, nah, we're not kidding. Like our boy is like Mr. Gray. Like we're not fucking kidding.
Right.
Like,
but
that's
you
how he
can't
is.
come off like Quagmire either.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can't. You can't. It's how
Like,
you.
hey, I got a date for you tonight. Like, I got a limo coming. We go to the sex shop. Just pull up to the sex shop.
So, and my other question was, do you, like, say you come across some chick and it's like a new thing or whatever, are you less interested if you have to teach her some stuff than you would be if you didn't have to?
I think he's more excited if he has a sheet.
Oh yeah.
Or do you like doing the molding? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm more excited to teach anybody. Like it's you know it's just it's exciting because you know what happens? It's like we just said, like most girls are super intrigued, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they just won't take that next step
level. Unless you-
But if I take it,
Unless you
for
hold their
them-
hands and walk them through it.
exactly. Like I've
Chicks,
had girls.
chicks dig the initiative for sure.
Trust me, 3 of my exes are married, kids, super happy, but they will always thank me on my birthday, like for opening their opening
Door,
their
their
eyes.
mind.
Ultimately, they have to have.
Now
a
they do
level
that
of
shit with their
open-mindedness.
husband.
Yeah,
Now,
they're doing
you
that.
know,
Yeah, exactly. And they're
it's like,
happy.
exactly.
Okay, then let me ask you this. B. Toys in the bedroom. We doing that? Is that a green light or are we slowing
absolutely.
down? Absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cactus.
How could you not want that?
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask. I mean,
some girls are super reserved about that.
I think
stuff.
any dude that would be put off or like, overwhelmed by that obviously just hasn't had that
Well,
experience up to that
I'll
point.
tell you-
You
I'll
have
tell
to
you that
trust
there-
me, 100%. We went through so many, like we met so many people when I was with my ex, and she would say the same thing. It's guys just have not experienced that yet.
Well, there's guys out there that have ego problems.
Yes, and they
And
will never
Never
accept
get to
this.
that.
They think that the toys are replacing them,
Yes.
and they're not using them as assistants, so to speak.
Yeah, but if you're the one who's using it on them, then it's a different story. That's
No.
Yeah, but you
So,
have
but
no
here's the
idea.
thing.
Like guys,
B, here's the thing.
No, I agree.
We have a level of open mindedness, and
But then those are the ego guys. I get it.
Oh, it's B.
No, it's not. Okay.
I swear it's quiet.
but there are guys out
fine,
there
man.
that look at they're intimidated by what she can get at a sex shop, and instead of being
Well,
able
that's where
to-
communication is key, right? You gotta kind of maybe one party doesn't want to bring it up, but if you can bring it up somehow where it's okay, and both parties are okay, then it's all right. Like you just said,
But just like I want to tell every woman, it's like if your dude is not okay with this,
Yeah.
are you ready for that for the rest of your life? He ain't gonna be okay with that. You're talking about going to a sex shop, and he's having a problem with that.
then he'll never be
And
okay.
you
Yeah,
wanna
he's
spend the
having a
rest-
problem with the sex
Are you
shop.
shitting me?
Yeah.
exactly
3, 2, 1, run.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
That's a,
1000%.
Man,
That's a
but he says
doomed-
3, 2, 1, run.
that's a doomed ship right there, man. That's
No, I mean, like even with girls, like I've had where I told a girl like I like pain, and then they were like, oh, so then all of a sudden it came
bro.
out of her because they're like, I do too. You know what I mean? So
Hey, bro.
like,
Hey, bro. I'm
so
with you.
now it's like they have that spot where you can
Hey.
like, okay, we can link on this
Yeah.
area.
Hey, bro. I was dating a girl that liked to be choked. She passed out.
But you know,
Bruh.
no, I
No, you can't choke her with 2 hands, though.
Bro, it was one hand, homie.
Can't use full force.
It was,
Damn
I
it.
did not, bro.
The
Chris
girl,
doesn't
Go
know
ahead.
restraint.
Go ahead.
the girl I dated that did
Go ahead.
that did blow
See,
on
it wasn't
weekends,
just
she was
me.
into that too, and I thought I was gonna kill her because her eyes
Thank
started
you.
rolling back, so I
Thank you.
freaked out and I jumped off, and
Yeah.
she was like,
Hey, you can't.
See, thank you, Cactus.
In today's age, you can't do that.
She was
in
pissed.
case shit happens, you could
Yeah,
always blaming it on the blow.
if you don't know, next time count to 8 and then let go a little bit. All right,
just a little bit. He said just a
Only
little
when they
bit.
reach blue, not
Trust
purple.
me,
in their
because
face.
if you completely stop, motherfucker, you will get choked.
You only need a
okay?
3-second count to
And not the
reapply
good
pressure.
In the worst scenario, if she just died, just throw the Coke bag right next to it.
Oh my gosh,
Bruh. Hey, Court, come on, man. Come on, man.
Bro, no more Breaking Bad watching.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm dead.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
The cop pulls up like John Wick. You working again, Chris?
I'm thinking I'm back.
Damn.
Oh wow.
All right.
That's terrible.
Okay, wait. Let's ask the other two guys. Diddy, you good with the toys?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Damn. Coy?
Toys fine with me.
Okay. I appreciate that. You know, like I just feel like
Brings a lot more options in the game.
bruh, like you know, let the mind explore. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? When you just like, wow,
Thank you.
bruh. I mean, like, gotta have a toy box. I feel like you gotta have a toy box. It will make the relationship last longer.
I think so.
Yep.
Relationships really are constantly just
keep
finding
going.
ways to spice it up.
Fight it,
You know, or like keep the spark, keep it
That's
new,
why
keep it fresh.
Older
you know?
and older you get, you see more swingers and all that kind of shit because they get to a point where like, fuck, we got nothing else to do.
Yeah, but
These
does
toys are
that
getting boring.
happen all of a sudden later in a relationship?
I think so.
Not necessarily.
But does that mean that they've like reached the peak, like the
Yeah.
pinnacle
And
of like
so hold on.
stuff as a couple, and now
I
they
think
gotta
so.
branch out?
I used to be a swinger.
Okay.
Been there.
But
Sometimes-
what I'm saying is, okay, so was it because it just got to a point it was so boring and then you just like,
No. I like.
you were the other,
other
other side.
Yeah.
You were the on the other end.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, what happens? How
I
do you bring it up if you feel like you've reached the peak of your relationship and you
my
want to
boy-
try something?
My boy was a swinger. We ended up going to parties and shit, and then people would ask me, "Hey, look, I'll pay you this much to sleep with my wife." And there was other parties that were cool as fuck, like
Wait,
whatever.
so at a swingers party, they pay you to sleep with the...
If he's a cuck, yeah.
a couple different parties were like that.
But that,
Hey,
Well,
am I right?
when they-
No. Hey. First of all, this motherfucker's looking for another stream of income, so don't tell me.
Okay,
How much
you know what that's
I want to hear about this. I want to hear about it.
Go,
look at this entrepreneur side.
Go ahead.
How was that?
It was interesting. So,
Okay.
well, first of all, if you're in a relationship, your relationship has to be strong in order to go into that
Like a foundation.
foundation, right? And mine wasn't. So, and it was her idea. But
How'd that make you feel when that was initially bringing it up?
I was young, so I didn't understand.
So were you like, fuck yeah? You know, like,
No,
get the
it
fuck
wasn't
other
necessarily
chicks.
about. People think of it as like, oh fuck yeah, I can fuck other chicks or whatever, blah blah blah. But like, I'm a commitment person. I've been in a relationship,
Okay.
things like that. But
So were you like, damn, am I fucking up somewhere? Like, do I suck? Like,
initially,
what is- like,
yeah. Right, and
Okay.
then as we got into it, it was like,
I think as a dude, that's like a natural reaction. Like,
Right.
you know, like our biggest thing is like inadequacies. You know, like do we like, you know, it's an ego thing. You know?
right. So we did it. It was fine. Like you meet a lot of different people. You don't realize that the person sitting next to you in the cubicle is probably a swinger.
Right.
Like there's
Yeah.
a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like if your foundation in your relationship is strong, you can go and do that.
Yeah.
But mine wasn't, and that was one of the many things that led to the demise of that relationship.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's about opening up your, not to say fantasies, but open up your relationship to both of you guys being able to fulfill your sexual fantasies, explore, doing different things, but ultimately, you go to a swinger party, things like that. When you go home, you guys have to have that solid foundation, from a sexual relationship yourselves.
So is there like an aspect of that where it's just like you're both mutually acknowledging that you have sexual fantasies that don't involve each other?
Part of that is,
I mean,
yes.
that's like a natural thing, and you can't help the way you feel. Like you feel
Right.
what you feel, right?
Right.
But is it like a weird thing to get, like a weird hump to get over? You know what I mean? Like getting that out there.
I think that's a weird hump to get over if both of you guys aren't invested in each other's pleasure.
Okay.
So if it's something where like your girlfriend, wife, or whatever is with somebody else, and it doesn't make you feel good that she's enjoying that situation, that's a problem. And
that's gonna be
vice
super
versa.
toxic for you. Like,
right. If it doesn't make her feel good that you're enjoying what's going on, that she's enjoying what you're doing with that other person,
she's gonna be super jealous and all this other stuff.
Then that creates jealousy. But that problem happens a lot in swinger relationships because I met a lot of couples throughout the time.
Where they get divorces and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Myself included, I got a divorce, right, from that person. But that happens when the foundation at home isn't about, like, when you're in a relationship that doesn't care about the other person's pleasure. Like, for me with my girlfriend now, like, I care more about what she enjoys than what I enjoy, and vice versa, so we always please each other.
Okay.
Right? So whether that was to go out into a swinger relationship or something like that, it's almost so much more important that she's enjoying and that she's getting pleasure that makes me feel good, and vice versa, and that just manifests itself and grows.
So when something like that fails, can that come from going back to, like, I have no experience in this whatsoever. So can that come from going back to the same person too many times, or from just always going to someone else rather than her? You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. It doesn't matter if it's the same
Doesn't
person
matter
you go
who he
to.
goes
It
to.
is not about
It
that.
doesn't.
It's not about that at all.
Okay.
It's all about. It's
It's
actually
not like, why is she better than me? type
no.
thing.
It's more. That's a selfish thought, right? That's a selfish thought
of
from
course it is.
you. But realistically, the problems come when the selfish is that individual, is that person. So it grows.
Okay.
Most of the people that are swingers, couples wise, that have successful swinger relationships have a solid foundation within themselves
Correct.
and their own sexual relationship themselves and their toy boxes and everything that they
Right.
got. That sharing is
not
no
a
issue
good-
because you're seeing. Take for instance, you're seeing your wife with some other dude and thinking you're like, "Yep, that's what she does to me on Tuesday night."
And ego is completely removed from
Right,
it.
because
Yeah. Okay.
and then because you know on
Yeah.
Tuesday night you're getting that, and then you
Right,
know what she
right.
did some shit that
Right.
you're gonna get on Wednesday.
You have to have a
100%.
strong
Any swinger
mentality.
party, ego is removed.
How long did you sustain that for when
What?
you were in it? Your like swinger stage or whatever. that you were-
Dude, I went to like maybe 10 parties at the most. You know?
over how long?
Like my boy was a swinger for like years,
Uh-huh.
years and years and years. Like him and his girl.
was this
were
just
swingers.
1 year of your life or less
Pretty
than
much.
a year? Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know, like
So-
it was like I had no idea because we've been boys for like 5 or 6 years, and then he actually invited me to a party. Like he
put you
and
onto
then-
it?
Yeah, he like actually told me. I'm like,
But were you single at that time?
me? Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay for single people to go to swinger parties?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Do people at these
There,
parties
but you
find
know the funny
less
thing is-
appealing for not being
Well, you
in a
know what's funny?
relationship?
But the
It's-
thing is, the single people get fucking freaked out when they get there. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he thought I would.
Because they're
You know,
like, they,
Yeah. I
they're
I was like, I didn't freak out. I was
completely.
like, cool. Cool.
He's like,
you
so
know.
I could sleep with her, but I don't have to give anything up.
Some of them are not like that, but you know,
Just
my
depends
bad.
if they meet you and they're comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I would have a couple girls ask me, you know, to go upstairs, whatever. I had one weird husband wanted to watch shit one time, and I was like,
I
that's
heard that's
go
like
with
a
that.
norm.
that was my only weird one.
But I
you
heard
know?
that's like very normal. Like that. That's such a.
Nah,
It's-
like
dominate-
he was making it like weird. Though, you know,
Let's
what I'm saying?
get a girl real
Cucking
quick.
it out.
Yeah, let's get a girl, let's get a girl, let's get a girl, guys. Too many guys talking about this. Let's get a girl. Let's get a girl.
But it was super weird when I saw two people I knew there.
Hello.
All right, Woody. How are you looking?
After the pause, that's how to start a night.
Right? A great night. Great way to end the night. What else would it be? On
We're
the
just
podcast.
starting. We're just starting.
No, we're not.
right.
We're like an hour in. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to announce all the guys at once, and then we can just go from there. I got Coy here, Cactus John B from Vegas, Special K, a.k.a. Geppetto, the Toy Master, and my boy Daniel Diddy. And we are talking... Guys, say what's up to Woody.
Woody,
What up, Woody?
Woody, how you doing?
All right, so...
What's happening?
Not much. So this is our question to you, and because of Geppetto here, we want to know about at the level and respect you have in your marriage and the years you guys have. We are talking about, is there a toy box? Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Of course.
Huh?
ooh,
Bro, I could
Is there a
answered that
toy
one.
box?
Yeah, is there a toy box? No, seriously, 100%. Like, all these guys are agreeing that there should be a toy box. I need a woman confirmation for a toy box.
there should absolutely be a toy box.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. No, you know what? Because so and this is what we were going through because of the fact that we keep jumping off of topics and this, that, and third, but we wanted Geppetto's here, and it's we went on to the toy rant, and we didn't know how significant it should be in a long-lasting relationship because it always helps to keep things spicy.
Right. Well, be careful using Geppetto's point of view because his toy box is very
First of all, Woody, I was good, so don't even think I stepped out of the box. Okay.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good. He's been good. He's been good. He's been
You gotta be
good.
careful using that reference.
Yeah.
But absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Now,
And it's got the toy box has to have both sides in it. It's got to have
Thank
his
you.
toys and her toys.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
This vibrator gets longer every time she lies.
Koi. I'm
that
sorry.
down, right? Put that
I'm
down.
sorry. It's Koi.
Koi, you have no idea how many vibrators I got, bro.
Boy, if you haven't learned anything
Boy.
right now, it's not the length that always counts.
Oh,
It can't
Ooh.
just get longer. It's got to get wider too.
I was just making a Pinocchio joke. That was just a Pinocchio joke.
She's got the
Pinocchio
ramp. Coit is the girth, bro. It's the girth.
Most of the girls say it's a girth.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
girth.
So another question we have, if you could give us an idea of how to get a girl that we are interested, like figuring out if she's cool with, a toy box. How will we do that? Because
How do you bring it up?
Yeah, how do you bring it up? I'm not trying to, hey, I got this thing. You want to try it?
How does it casually come up?
Press that button over there.
Yeah.
Don't scare her on the way home from dinner. Don't scare her
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the way home.
Open the glove box. Got something for you.
The red
I always
button on
pull
Men in
like
Black.
the We Vibe thing, the We Vibe app.
We've
Wait, what?
What?
I think
I always say like I'm
if
trying to
it's
sync the
new-
We Vibe app, and they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I'm trying to connect to my cock ring because
Oh.
it's like
Stop it.
it's like $200." They're like, "You have a cock ring?" And
Special- I
here
think-
we go.
I think I'm
But hey, but that's what I was gonna ask you.
And
Those are like the
here
little
we
seeds that you
go.
planted.
That's what I need.
See, there you go. And that's basically what
Special,
I
I
was
think I
going
was
to
the only
say.
one
If
at the
it's a
table who
new
was talking about
relationship,
That is amazing.
you throw it out there.
See,
Because he's
Throw it out there
the way
and
he
see how-
says is
as far
casual
as-
and not creepy.
My boy
So
was
just
talking
not
about
creepy at
this.
all.
Wait, hold on. Let's hear it. Let's
Say
hear
it
it.
again,
Woody.
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 Wait, go ahead. Go ahead, Woody.
I said if it's a newer relationship, you could throw out the conversation as far as like almost in an inquisitive, joking manner, as far as, oh my gosh, my boy was talking about this that he was doing or this thing that he was looking at.
I like that.
Okay.
Isn't that? Well, I mean, what would you think? How do you feel about that? And you excuse me, at the same thing. The expression on her face will let her know if she's interested but acting shy, or if she is completely thrown off, or if she just starts talking about it. Hopefully, it's one of the two and not the third one who doesn't want anything to do with it.
You know what, Woody? You sound like a
If she
very
gives you that look, like
older,
oh,
mature adult.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. She's
Like young girls. No.
No, because she's been married.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. She has answers for men that
Yeah,
we need
those
to
other two
know.
girls we're talking to? Nah.
No. They were just
Obviously, they're partying.
I feel wiser right now talking to Woody.
No, 100%.
Woody the wise.
No, Woody, we were talking to two
Hey,
girls.
Woody the Wise is better than. Didn't Joe tell me I had sediments the last time we talked?
Oh,
Because I was
yeah.
fine wine.
Oh,
Yeah, fine
Who
wine.
said
yeah.
that?
I didn't forget that.
Yeah,
I didn't
forgot
forget about
somebody
that.
said fine wine. Yeah. I like that.
No,
Woody
that
the
was
Wise.
you. That was you. That was
I'm not sure if it was me. I'm not.
was another
you know what?
It started off with a Woody the fine wine.
Yeah.
But look how she that was a good one though.
Yeah,
like
no,
how she brought
100%.
that up.
No, 100%. I'm with
Yeah.
that. I'm with that 100%.
Yeah, just be like, can you believe? Like this is what they were taught, or this is what my boy had. Like, isn't that crazy? What do you think? Her expression, her initial expression, will tell you everything you need to know on how to proceed.
Exactly. Or you can watch 50 Shades of Grey and be like, I have a spreader
Well,
bar.
I got
Like
one.
what's
Right.
that? Like that's a spreader bar right there.
I have one of those.
the initial question.
So
hey,
casual.
have you seen
Uh-huh.
50 Shades
Super
of Grey?
casual.
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Throw that out there. What do you think about that? You want to watch that movie? I read the book. The book's way better. delve into it. See what she says.
Okay.
Every book is way better than the movie.
Coy, stop writing shit down, Coy.
Hey, take notes.
We're recording this.
Hey, take notes.
Coy's got a fucking clipboard
You're
up
writing
here.
this shit on a napkin.
Okay. Last question for you.
And then, like you said, mention something that you might have, like, oh, that's interesting. I've seen one of those before. And when she looks over at you, be like, have you ever seen one of those? Would you like to see one of those?
Okay.
Go back to my place. I can show you a whole setup.
Wait. Is Woody married?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Woody's married, yes.
Yeah. She got
with a fun box, a toy box, and a hello box.
hey.
Wait, how does the husband feel all about the boxes?
She's still married. I think he's okay.
Wait, you never know though. Some of these husbands don't know about those.
She's like, you know what? I plan to tell him tonight. I plan to tell him tonight about these boxes.
Okay.
Does the husband know about all the boxes?
All right, so what's the last
He
question?
knows about all the boxes. He's trying to figure out how we install the yoga chair into the studs of the ceiling so we can utilize it properly.
Does the husband have his own box?
I mean,
he has his box for if I happen to be away that he doesn't need me for.
Oh. Wait, and are you okay with it?
Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah.
I'd rather him have a box at home than have to go somewhere else to find something.
100%.
There you go. Good deal.
I like that.
Woody.
because y'all don't want to hear that at the end of his name.
Here comes a
At
pocket
least I know
pussy
what's
son
in
of
the box.
fight.
I provided it.
Yeah,
Woody, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a good
Yes, sir.
idea when you're in a relationship to bring the girl to a sex shop? To see what she would either look at, maybe pick out.
If you are on that if
Yeah, you're on that level. That's the next
like
level.
On date
Yep.
number 2.
No. You're on that level. You're on that
absolutely do.
level. Okay.
I absolutely do.
Okay, but do you agree if you go as in letting them know ahead of time, or do you just completely surprise them?
we just pull up to the shop.
I just need to grab some real quick. I'll be right back.
No, I mean, like, do you completely surprise them off guard, or do you like?
And you walk up and renew your membership at the same time, just like.
Be right back.
I just need to renew my
honestly,
membership.
I don't know if the surprise would. I don't know how the surprise would go because we've never planned a trip. It's never been like, okay, we're going to go to Costco and then we're going to go hit up the sex shop.
See, I know
But
my personal like my shit. If I ever brought a girl to the sex shop, it would be horrible. As soon as I walk in, like, hey, Caleb, I'm like, oh,
you gotta have a conversation first.
Like,
ahead of time
I'd
and
be like, why are these bitches know your name?
It's like, what the heck?
I'd have to call and be like, Veronica, you don't know.
You forgot something from this morning?
She's got to text him first. It's like, hey, I'm coming in.
Act like you don't know
I'm coming in. I don't know.
The girl at the store is like,
you.
I'm gonna hit my commission goal for the month.
Yeah, it would not go well if you walked
are
in
you
and they
talking
were
about my
like,
twin brother?
Target to your account.
Yep. He got a tab. All right, see.
But if you're out somewhere, say you and her are out, you happen to be driving down the street, you really don't have anything planned. You're like, you know what?
Pull up.
How would you feel if we rolled past so and so? Let's go check things out.
You know what? That just happened too, and it was the best night of my life. I'm not even joking.
Hey,
You went into a random shop.
That
though.
shit
They didn't know
happened,
you.
and it was the best
Hey,
night
you picked
of my
that up.
life.
Hey, be like, hey, let's go use this.
I was like, what are you gonna get?
It's better when
And
it's
she
that
was
way.
like,
When it's not
boom, I'm
planned
getting
out,
this.
it's better.
I
When
was
it's
like,
not planned out, it's better.
that's like an anal ease kit. Yeah, I'm like, sweet.
Some
What I'm
light.
talking about?
I was like,
Wait, was that for you or for her?
it was for her, but I was like, damn. She's like, well, I remember you had said this, and she had remembered
Observe it.
a story I had said like a year ago, right?
Oh, they'll never forget that.
And the girl was like, well, you said you never done it. I'm like, oh, hell yes.
Well,
She was paying attention.
Yeah, hey.
It's not like I wanted to do it, but I was like, oh my God.
The fact that she remembered
Yeah.
brownie points.
That was a win-win.
Fed all the warmer
God,
fuzzies
it was
inside.
honestly, it was one of the best
Try
things.
something new.
Listen, girl took me to see Joe Coy. Then that happened, and I'm cool. That was the best night. I was like, God damn,
It's a win.
Had the comedy and then had the sex after.
Hey Woody, have you ever bought something for your husband and then he was like completely like, fuck this, no way, I'm not doing this. But it was
yeah,
a sex,
but I bought it knowing that more than likely that was going to be the answer. It was more of a we had been joking around about it. A few of us.
So you wow.
You wow. Yeah, you wow.
You question him around before, and then you kind of try to get a gauge off of him, see where he's at, and then bought the
I'm telling you, bro, like fox holes look sexy on Google. They're not the thing to buy, though.
Wait, what?
A foxtail, like the foxhole?
Yeah.
Like, there's foxtails, there's like coyote tails. Like, nah. Don't buy that shit.
All right, Davy Crockett, what's going on here?
Bro. Excuse me.
Oh,
yeah.
First of all, you wouldn't even know where to put it.
I'll put it on my head and go Oregon Trail. Like, what are we doing tonight?
This
Camping?
fool said Oregon Trail.
That shows my age, right?
Oh my gosh!
Are we camping?
What are we talking about?
Are we camping out tonight?
Is this a hat? Is this a chinchilla cord?
Davy Crockett.
We are gonna let Woody go. Woody, we appreciate you. We thank you for picking up. You are a gem.
Thank you for calling.
Enough. Did you get the merch bag?
He's talking about the
Thank you very much.
All right.
Better tag that
I
on
plan on
IG.
sporting my yoga pants tomorrow, so we'll
appreciate
go
it.
Cheers
ahead
to
and
that.
let you know
Cheers to
how
that.
those turn out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna let you go. Guys, say bye to
Thanks,
Woody.
guys.
Bye, Woody.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Bye. Be safe.
Bye.
Can you just pull up casually with the girl randomly? Like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. Have a nice bathroom here. I'll be right back. see what she says.
Then she's going to be like, how do you know they have a nice bathroom?
Trust me. Come on in. Take
That
a
was the
look.
point.
Right?
I wanted you to know. How did I know?
Come on in. I want to show you. Bro.
Dude, every time I've
I
heard
think like
her,
any
she's cool
woman,
as fuck.
listen. Any,
Oh no, bro.
Woody's cool.
Woody's
Yeah.
cool as fuck. Every time I've listened to the podcast.
Yeah,
Yep,
Woody's cool as
1000%.
fuck.
Super cool.
She kept
I
it
think
like
any
400
woman,
She's
any woman would
straight
be
up.
okay with you taking them to the sex shop. I'm telling you.
I think most would.
I think most would. You just have to understand how you have to deliver it.
Don't come off
deliver it
creepy.
like delivering something. A message is super important.
Like it's normal.
yeah,
I
like
mean,
when I want to go
I could see it
curse
being
out,
super intimidating at first, though.
like when I'm at work and I want to curse like everybody out. I don't. I have to understand that, like how I deliver the message is a big thing. It's the same shit in a relationship. Same shit. Yeah, if
Not
wanna
what
go
you say, how you say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about communication
Man,
how many
that's
times
so
today?
true.
That's what it comes down to.
That was like the first girls we talked about. I mean, they might have been fucked up, but they kept saying communication. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
communication and course. I'm like, oh god.
Cactus kill it. Quit looking at it.
Say less.
I know, right?
This motherfucker's been looking at this bottle
like,
of
why don't you
tequila
just
for
drink
like
this
3
shit? What is going on
weeks,
here?
and I'm like, buddy, get some ice and fucking kill this tequila.
On the cord right now.
No worries. Go ahead, B. I saw you ask. You was about to say something. Okay, got you. Yeah. Man. Last question for all of you guys. One thing you wish that girl that you left had, so you could have kept them.
Or
Not a cocaine problem.
This guy.
I would have
I'm
been
like, I wish she had a cocaine.
Wait. Let me ask you this.
not
Cactus.
a cocaine problem, not a
Cactus.
16-year-old son.
Damn. 16
Yeah.
divided by 2. She was at least
She was 31, bro.
How does that happen?
31 at
16.
She got pregnant at 15, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
bro.
then she has a cocaine.
Happy freshman year.
Ooh.
wow. Became an adult overnight.
Okay.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn to be a mom and algebra on the same day.
Wait.
You know who she looks like? She looks like Allison Victoria from HGTV.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
Sorry to hear that. She's hot as fuck.
Google. All right, Cactus. Let me ask you this though, real quick. What drugs have you done? I ain't putting you on
let's
blast.
see that. Because
No.
I'm just doing cancel.
Here's the
This
thing.
podcast turned. This podcast turned.
There's a few you're against of, so we know, but we want to know.
Yeah, I'm curious of what a girl could get you to do.
It's funny.
I'm curious
that people think I'm like widely experienced and stuff. To be honest, like I don't know if it's just my super outgoing personality or whatever.
100%.
But
100%.
I don't even know you, but I can completely see that could be it. Knowing I know that guy over there, it has to be that.
Right. No, see, that's the thing is like all through high school, people thought I was this huge stoner or whatever. Yeah. People thought I did, like party drugs and went to raves and all kinds of shit. I've never been like that. I've smoked weed like 5 or 6 times in my life, and that is the extent of it.
That was like last week.
Swear to God,
that was earlier today.
Literally, literally like 5 or 6 times in my life. I've never hit a cigarette in my entire life.
What? Really?
And not,
no ecstasy, no coke,
never. And
no
I'll
acid,
tell you,
no ketamine, nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Wow, I got high
I'll
with
tell
the
you
Del
why.
guy. Go ahead, my bad.
Actually, I think I hit salvia once, and I didn't even feel anything.
Wait, what the heck is salvia?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. But not to be a downer at all, but
no, 100%. I'm just curious.
I lost an uncle when my mom's brother, my uncle, when I was 8.
Okay.
To a heroin overdose.
Gotcha.
And so that just
okay.
like,
That set you.
Seeing how it did my family, I just like I can't do it.
Gotcha.
Like, and it never interested in me to begin with. Actually, the girl that I dated that had the coke thing, like I got close one time.
I'm pretty sure,
and that was only because
she had it lined up on her titty, and you're like,
let's go.
How do I get to the nipple?
Honestly, had that been the case, it might have happened, but that wasn't the case.
Sure,
but no, it was because I was 26 at the time. She was 31, so she had a bunch of, most of her friends are older.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
And being 26 and more self-conscious at the time. I wanted to like fit in with everybody, and I almost did it, but I still didn't. Okay. And I'm glad I didn't, because it ended up not panning out anyway. But just,
you play? Did you play sports in college? I know.
I played quarterback in high school.
And you stayed away from all that?
He's
fucking double court.
You didn't go to high school in Texas.
No. I'm just asking. Like, you'd be surprised on how many dudes I know that did not touch like a single drug till we were like 26, 27.
It happens. Like,
it's just the way we
you
grew
sitting
up.
at? Where you sitting at?
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Wait, hold on. Where you sitting at, John?
What?
Where you sitting? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 30 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah, we got time.
You got
Wait, he hasn't touched drugs yet?
No, we got time.
You got plenty.
You haven't touched any drugs?
Yeah. No, I don't think I'll do it.
None.
No, I was just telling them I smoked weed like 5 or 6 times in my life, and that was about it.
Like,
And I was never even into
Let's
that.
end
I
the
just didn't-
podcast so we can start them off.
I'll be right back.
Well, it is in my pocket. I mean,
What? The cock ring or the cock ring?
That's in my right pocket. Dog.
You can't put Special K and the guy from Vegas in the same room.
Absolutely not.
I was just texting one guy.
There's legit a party going off in my pocket,
bro. I can hear it. It's like, bro. You will black out and wake up at a sex shop with these two in the room. All right. Damn.
Is that how Sutra to Vegas happened?
Oh, for sure.
I want to hear that story. Do we have time for that story?
There's a lot more to that.
Let him tell the story, and then we'll be finished.
Listen.
Go ahead, Geppetto.
Yes, that was the first time I ever did a drug, but I didn't do it because I wanted to do it.
You got roofied.
No. Anyways, so it was my birthday. I'm not gonna give you too many details, but back in the day, homies that I knew would stamp their ecstasy with shit like a leaf. Like it would say a leave on it. It would look like fucking a leave.
Like you have to have a headache at that point.
Yeah. It was crazy. And
back pain?
So anyways, like long story short, like we got a good group going, party bus, the whole works, but ended up going to my boy's house. Like I had worked all week. I don't know, had a migraine, something. I ended up taking 2 leaves. Because motherfucker, like who doesn't carry Tylenol? Fuck, man.
I don't like a leaf. I need Tylenol.
I carried 2 leaves and put them on the coffee table. And, my dude was getting ready. Like we, party bus is outside. Cool. Dude walks by. Everybody's getting ready to go. And he's like, why is that bottle right there? And then the girl I was dating at the time, she was like, oh, Caleb has a headache. He went upstairs and grabbed your bottle, blah, blah, blah. But then I had a headache, so I needed to leave, so he brought it down. Oh, no. When did he take it? I don't know, like a couple minutes ago. He's outside.
Oh boy,
that's not a leave. And so they were telling me the story, like obviously in Vegas when I was like fucking like sober.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know, anyways, everybody sat me down. I had never done a drug at all. I had smoked weed like 3 times my whole life. Once I ended up in the closet. Don't ask.
Yeah.
Super paranoid. Anyways, never done a drug. I was like, cool. So they were trying to tell me like, hey, look, that wasn't a leaf. You just took 2 hits of ecstasy. I'm like, yeah, nah.
When
I was like, bullshit, bro. Like, that's a leave. At first, I thought they were fucking around with me. And he's like, no, it's not. Like, I'm going to be very serious with you right now. Because you took 2. You didn't take
the first time
like,
you take half a pill.
So I was like,
so
wait a minute, hold up.
Party.
I was like, what are you talking about? Like why would you do that? Like, why does it say a leave on it? Like, are there leave ecstasy pills? He's like, nah. Okay. So I stand like, I'm so like, I don't know shit about drugs. Yeah. He's like, no. Like,
I'd be
so the
too,
dudes, like, listen, the dudes I get them from, like, they stamp them with the leave, like they're fucking blue. It's because we can carry this shit in our car. So if we ever get pulled over, we got a bottle of leave. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why? Wait, hold on. Like, why would you do that? Why would you want to drive with fucking ecstasy? Why?
Was it already kicked in? Why you?
No,
not
because
yet.
now I'm freaking
Jesus
out.
Christ.
And they're like, Caleb, you need to calm down. I'm like, fuck that. You calm down. Fuck that. I am the biggest motherfucker in this room. I'm so mad. They're like, listen, you're going to have a bad roll. I'm like, what does that mean?
No. What does that mean?
If I end up rolling on the fucking
you're
floor,
gonna have a really good time.
You're gonna have a good time.
Bro, I don't know what that means. Like, am I going to roll on the floor? Am I going to roll around? Like, what the fuck? Like, speak normal. Okay, so they decided we either need to take him to the club or you need to take him home.
Home probably be the good idea.
I'm not going home. I'm not trying to.
21,
first of all, I'm like, I'm not trying to go home, roll around, blah blah blah. So all my boys are like, well, fuck it. You know what? All my boys took fucking one. They're like, yo, fucking man down, let's do it.
Yeah. We're all in.
And I'm like,
we're all in
okay.
it. Fuck it. Let's go.
So go to the club, get the table.
Time of life.
I'm fucking cool. Like, everybody's like, how you feeling? I'm fucking whispering to you in the club saying, Chris, I want some water. I'm thirsty. Why are you whispering? I don't know. I was like, but 5 minutes later, yo, this Asian dude wants to have a dance off. Caleb, don't. Okay, here we go. Feeling good. Next thing I know, I'm having fucking a dance off with like 4 Asian dudes, and I tore this shit up. Okay. All I remember was having a shit ton of fun. I remember drinking a shit ton of water. I kind of was blacking out at one point. I'm like, wow, that's cool. And then next thing I knew was, you know, bits and pieces, planes, whatever.
Welcome
Vegas, woke
to
up
Viva
and
Las
I'm like,
Vegas.
fucking open the curtains. I'm like, fuck, we're in Vegas.
Caleb, your room is ready to
The biggest thing I wanted to know is like, who paid for the plane? I was like, I got a bunch of receipts. No, my boy did. He like,
so he was rolling on the plane.
Yeah.
So you left California to go to Vegas.
So like my boy was like big time. Like he always wanted to do that kind of shit. He was just whatever. But then
I bet he's the one that stamped the fucking pills too.
Nah, he wasn't. Nah, he wasn't the one. But I was like, bro, like I was so fucking mad. Like when I got to Vegas, I'm like, how could you do that? Do you know you're lying to people? It's not a leaf.
He was still rolling.
I don't know why you would want to fucking stamp a leaf on there.
Did you feel like Doug from The Hangover when you woke up in Vegas? Like, how the hell did this happen?
Bro, kind of, right? And you got to think about it. Like, Hangover wasn't even out yet. So it's like, oh my God.
Right,
like, fucking
So you were Doug before it was cool?
Yeah. And I was like, then like, I'm texting our boys who live out there. Like, everything's taken care of. And I'm like, God damn it. They're like, so, do you want some Tylenol? I'm like, nah.
Actual Tylenol.
Advil.
Taking that leave, bro.
I actually had to go down to the lobby to get like my own Tylenol to see it.
You don't trust it. To this day, you don't trust anything.
To this day, I still look at boxes. I'm like, like I was.
Your boys
not fooling me, CVS.
Honestly, though,
have you ever taken an leave again?
Your boys Your boys called the cashier. Did he get it?
It was horrible. It turned into the best weekend of my life.
There you go.
I was like, wow.
Like, did he get the one I wanted him to get?
Yeah. So then it was one of those things that, like, you know, you already did this. You know, you're this age. You've been playing ball all your life. You've been an athlete. Have you ever done cocaine? I'm like, pure pressure.
We gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna drop it on all you guys. Once again, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or you downloaded the Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank y'all enough. Seriously. Once again, I appreciate everybody that's been tapping in on me and listening and shooting out questions and ideas for the podcast. So once again, send the ideas in and let me know if you want some merch. Hit me up on Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, Instagram at Men Don't Know. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the website, mendontknow.com, and send me a message. I really can't thank y'all enough. Once again, you gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for coming and being here this Labor Day weekend and giving some of my listeners something to listen to on the way home or on their Labor Day activities. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here for Guys Night In.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you, boss.
You know what the listeners need to vote on is us going to Miami and Vegas and then coming back.
Okay, check this out.
I'm just saying.
SEC tour
Road
bus.
trip,
Okay,
road
check
trip, road
Check
trip.
this out. Me and Coy will figure something out. If you can make it there, you can make it there. If not, then hey, that's it. All right?
Do it during COVID, so I got nothing else to do.
On that note, we are out, Coy. Man, appreciate you as always, my guy. We out.
Stop drinking.
Pretty good.
And the owner of the mortuary was kind of like hitting on me like the whole process. I mean, I think it's good for guys to have an opinion too, because a lot of women, they don't really know. Like, I don't know, I second guess myself a lot too. I'm like, is this gonna look good on me?
Let me tell you
or
something.
is that gonna be too extra?
No.
But because I enjoyed our chemistry so much, I did not want to see that motherfucker with somebody else. And he knows it. So I like, you know, you got to act like he's the only one you ever been that nasty with.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. This episode is brought to you by Sultan Premium Beverages.